Hi, I'm James Johnson, also known as Pencil Whipped. I was one of the modelers and animators for World of Padman. And that was a long time ago. But I've got something seriously cool to show you guys. It's I don't know if you've heard of this, but there's a fellow by the name of Dr. Beef, and he's been converting classic games, and by that I mean like the Dooms, the Quakes, the Half-Lives. He's been converting them into what feels like native VR titles for the Quest 2, meaning you can play them anywhere. All these classic games that you know and love, and you get a true sense of scale, a true sense of presence, and you can start to remember game levels. Um, Start accessing your memories of game levels as if they were places that you have actually been to and not just a two-dimensional image on a screen somewhere. They're super cool. And Dr. Beef is just this coding wizard who's just been banging out these titles left and right. Well, as you can see here, I'm moving my head around. Yes, that's right. He came out with Quake 3 Arena. And it's in a fully functional form. You're able to do multiplayer. You're able to move your weapons around as if they were native VR weapons. Yes, holding a rocket launcher in your hand is possibly one of the biggest rushes that you can experience here on VR. It's amazing. And just the idea that you can play these games without a keyboard and mouse, just the full responsivity of your body. So in other words, you only need your own two hands and a little bit of situational awareness and maybe some Jedi-like reflexes. But you can see I went into the skirmish area over here and I started scrolling through the maps, and here's the surprise. So I went through World of Padman's archives, and I found that they had older versions of World of Padman maps uh, available as Quake 3 Arena maps. Let me show you this. Boink! There we go. Here's Pad Kitchen from 2001. Here's Pad Shop from, I think, 2001, around the same time. I could be wrong. Somebody correct me if I'm not. Okay. Let me go ahead and load this in. You'll see what I mean. Boink. And let me go ahead and take out the bots just so that we can explore the map. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, look at this! Okay, so I'm at the very edge of the counter here. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. You get a very real and genuine sense of depth. Like, that is a long freaking way down right now. And then over here, you can see the table. It just seems like it almost feels like you're jumping some part of the Grand Canyon or something like that. It is crazy. But you also get a sense of, I'm a little 6-inch high dude that's in a really big world right now. The sense of scale, I cannot relate to how it feels to be in a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids kind of environment and just running around in this thing and holding weapons, which I know these are Quake 3 Arena weapons, but imagine if these were Padman weapons. Imagine if you're running around shooting off water balloons with a balloonie, or you have a boomer. I mean, or Bubble G. Let me switch over here. So instead of a Bubble G, we have the plasma the plasma gun. So this is actually in my hand. I'm turning it around. You can actually hold it with two hands. I don't really recommend that because, Quake 3 Arena is so reflexive that you're going to be moving this thing around very quickly. So you can turn your waist, do 180-degree movements, but you're doing it with your body. It is so freaking cool. Yes, you absolutely need a pair... Pepsi. This was before we did the legal changes on all the labels of products, so you're going to see some stuff that, actual products, actual brands, whatever. But what I was saying is that you can actually go through this game in full VR, and it feels like a thoroughly native VR experience. Okay, here's the closest thing that we have to a balloonie. Okay, obviously the grenade launcher. So if we bounce, oh my god, that's so cool. Being able to follow the trajectory of a... Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so they didn't have doorways yet. Okay, whatever. That's alright. We'll just jump down here. But you can see what I mean over here. And it's just as easy to go swimming around in the water as it is with anything else. The shaders, even in this state, they look great. Even the shiny shaders. Oh, the coffee maker. Hear the chug-a-lug of that. Okay, so let's get the shotgun. And super responsivity on the weapons. Like I said, you're using your own natural body for all of it. Super accurate, and you have the aiming reticle too. And it feels like it's the right distance. It almost feels like a laser pointer, to be honest. Oh. I love it. This is freaking fat. Oh my god, that was crazy intense. Okay, so let me run down here real quick. Yeah, this is what it looked like before we did all the polishing on it. By we, I really mean them. I only did a few models, but oh gosh, look at this. Being able to run through mouse holes and sewer pipes and doing your thing. That's what it's all about in Padman. Oh my gosh, now you're back at the chair. Let's go leap up. Okay, I don't want to gush over this too much, but I wanted to give you guys an idea of what could happen with World of Padman. Now, here's the reason why I loaded in an older Quake 3 Arena map. It's because Padman, as a mod, by itself, unmodified, can't actually go into the VR system. In order to make it work, we would literally have to modify one file. It's the C-Game QVM library file, as I understand it from talking with Dr. Beef. He seems to think that World of Padman would very easily convert over into a VR game. He's already done 98% of the effort for us by creating a near native VR experience with Quake. The only thing that would be left is merging Dr. Beef's VR code into World of Padman's C-Game QVM library file. After that, making a couple of performance tweaks to make sure it still runs smoothly on the Quest 2. After that, according to him, it should run perfectly. We should be able to take all of the super soaker weapons that we fire each other with. We'll be able to see all the patties running around. I'll be able to see my own characters in VR, which actually that's kind of the reason why I wanted to bring this up to you, because yeah, I'd love to play World of Padman in VR. That's just plain awesome. But you know, performance tweaks, for example, you can see with the railgun, there's no spiral on the beam, right? We had to switch over to the old rail in order for it to run smoothly in both single player and multiplayer. You know, it's minor concessions like that, but aside from that, the levels themselves should be able to load pretty much as they are. Everything else should be able to work pretty much as is. It just seems like a really great opportunity, and the team over at Team Beef is more than willing to work with us and help us out and answer any questions that we have right now. Let me switch over to another map real quick. Let's leave the arena. Let's go into single player. I'm going to get into skirmish and go all the way over. Yeah, the older version of Pad Shop. You got to see this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the bots for this one too, because I just want to show you this. Oh my god. I cannot relay to you the sense of scale that you get here. Like this, it actually kind of makes you feel a little bit nervous to be on the edge of something like this, even though rationally, oh my god, you don't actually die when you fall. Now, that might happen, you might take in some damage in Quake 3 Arena, that's for sure. but not here. Look at these old boxes too. I love them. Space Bunnies Must Die, Hexen 2, Deus Ex. One of my personal favorites over here. And Doom! Let's jump in. Poink. And you're in the level. Able to go pick up stuff, go do whatever. The volumetric trail on this thing, I know it's just a trail of sprites, but it looks amazing in VR. Absolutely cool. Let's go through the exit. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's my God, it's just amazingly cool. And I actually kind of miss desktop towers like that. I do all my stuff on the laptop. Look at that. That was Coconut Monkey before they phased him out, too. They still kept some of the PC Gamer references, that's for sure. Never noticed that. Enough said. But yeah, so in order to make the full game, 1.6.2, I think that's the latest version, to make that work, and multiplayer work on a fully portable Quest 2, so that you can play World of Padman anytime, anywhere, with your friend. It would take a modification of one file and doing a little bit of graphics tweaking to make it work smoothly on a Quest 2. That's it. I'm just saying, it just seems like a missed opportunity. Most of the hard work is already done for us. What do you think? Do you think World of Padman would make a good virtual reality game? I can't say, only you can say. Let us know. Anyway, take care. Bye-bye.